So today's episode is about dating in your 20s. And you know, dating in your 20s could be difficult. There's ups and then there's downs.
Didn't we do this one time?
Yeah.
Like,
And a down. What are the pros and cons dating in your 20s, your late 20s?
Real quick, look at that mask sticking to the wall.
Oh, wow.
mine.
And I'm looking at the guy.
Y'all are doing
That's
good.
yours?
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, yeah. Lil, what's your pros and cons?
Pros, experience, I guess,
Yes.
and
You better
a lot
not
more
say-
freedom, I guess. Also, I don't know. Would I say freedom?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Freedom of what?
To do
Be-
whatever. Versus your
just
teens.
enjoy yourself.
Versus your teens. Your 20s is like freedom. I
Yeah.
can't. Okay, free. Cons. You're in that just period of your life where it's just like, am I supposed to be where I'm supposed to be at, or
Why
where
do you-
am I? I'm just stuck.
Don't even ask
I
me
don't-
one question.
Because she's still there.
I don't know.
Ask me all the
I
questions
don't
first.
know.
next time.
Or like, even like in my case, like dealing with like careers. I have my career. He don't have his career. He has career. I don't have my career. And it's like, oh, he got a job. He's moving to so and so. Do I want to move with him? No, because I didn't even do this in my life.
But you packing your bags, going on a vacation?
Mind your business. But yeah. So it's like you're just in that time frame of your life where you're trying to figure out yourself and you're trying to figure out life, and you also want to figure out life with you. But at the same time, this is my life and I'm in my 20s period.
Okay. So for me, somebody always want to say everything I got to say. Like, damn. The cons, I'm going to start with the cons. I feel like the cons are like, you need to find yourself. And I feel like
Find your
after...
way back.
Anyway, I feel like after high school, you have a lot of you need to find yourself. So to rush into a relationship in your 20s, it's like you're trying to find yourself, but you're still trying to like find somebody, like figure out somebody else. I don't even know me, but I'm trying to get to know you. So it's just a lot of like, I don't know what I don't like, but I want to know what you don't like. And you're telling me what you don't like me to do, but I don't even know if that's what I like to do. Like, you're telling me don't go to the club. This ain't what they telling me, though.
That's
I'm
the
just
word.
saying. You're telling me to go to the club. Don't go out with my friends. I don't even know if I like that yet, because
Right.
I'm just now getting out and I'm 21 and I'm drinking and you're telling me I don't want you going now. Now it's just like,
That's
if you're in
not-
that relationship, because I'm not, but if you are, now you never experienced that. Then sooner or later you having kids and now you never experienced going out for drinks with your friends. So now it's just like, blah. The pros are experience, like Lillian said, or in my case, like, we have a lot of issues, but I kind of feel like I have a best friend without the relationship. Like, the relationship comes second. Like, we're really best friends. So I feel like you have like a friendship that they know everything about you because you've been with them when you was getting to know yourself too. So, yeah.
I definitely agree with y'all. The pros is experience. And if you asked me that if I was younger, I would have never understood what that meant, like the experience. Because it's, we talk. And if you talk, that means you're dating, if that kind of makes sense.
Talking, that means nothing to me.
I think I really just now, like maybe a few years ago, finally realized like
What dating
what
was.
dating was. But I don't think I've ever dated.
Yeah.
Every time I was talking to somebody, I was with that person, and that's just what I was doing.
I just want to add something real quick.
Sure, sweetie.
I feel like also dating in your young 20s versus your late 20s is if you were in college or like on a way to school where you were just getting into that freedom, maybe I'm speaking for myself. Me personally, dating, I was like, ill.
She's living her life like it's
Yo.
golden. One thing
Period.
about it,
Then when I came back from school, still in my young 20s, I'm not with any of it. I was meeting people all the time just because I have the freedom to do that. Period.
Yeah, and I think that's what you miss when you date so young. Like, you miss the freedom of dating you. I'm going out to drinks with Lenny, but now I'm going with D and you, and now I'm going to call Tyrone, and there's no obligations.
In college, I did make the mistake of being with the same, like, 2 people on my whole 4 years of college. So once I got out of college, it was, sorry, not back and forth. Don't say it like that. No, it wasn't like that at all.
Ping pong.
It wasn't like that at all. It was just the whole 4 years. Anyways. So at the college, it was like date, go out on dates, meet people. I'm not serial dater. Jesus Christ, I keep making myself sound crazy.
You said date.
But yeah, like
it's only 7 days a week.
It was to the point where like my friends would be like, "Oh my God, how are you meeting people? How are you going on dates? Girl, go to the bar. Just talk to people. Just be friendly. Like, don't go somewhere and not want to talk to people. Then who you meeting?"
I would say definitely my cons. I want to go back to what you're saying, but my cons are, I think it's something going back to what you said, but you said earlier, but for me, still like trying to figure out who you are as a person, because as you're getting ready to turn 30,
that doesn't stop, because I'm still figuring out what I don't like and what I like. You have to
figure out what this person's like, and
it may change. Like, I might have liked something back when I was younger, but now I don't like that anymore. Now I have to let you know that, hey, I don't like that anymore. What we used to do, them things we used to do.
What thing?
The look at the camera was it?
Right.
Those things we used to do. No, seriously, like the things you used to do. Like, I don't like that. So now you have to reteach people. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot.
But definitely the cons are just building that trust with people. Like, it's you. I don't trust you because we just. When you're younger. It's definitely easier to trust, but now when you're older,
I thought I was the only one.
Nope.
I was like in a naive bubble when I was young.
And then people, they come with baggage. As you get older, you have to deal with their baggage. So now when you get older, you probably dating somebody with a child. You probably dating somebody, a divorcee. You're probably dating somebody
who's broke.
Psych. Yeah. Well,
Psych.
Not broke, bro.
We don't do that.
You know, so you're dating people with baggage as you get older. So now you have to, like, try to not adapt, but say, all right, these are your pros and cons, and which one do I like more? And then
I don't like you. Actually, I don't want to talk to you no more. See,
yeah.
Because let me tell you.
Okay, well, speaking of like what you like and what you don't like, what would your perfect spouse be? Like, what do you want in
the number one rule is you have to have a sense of humor. I like to laugh.
Actually, don't ask me no more questions because let me go first. It's like every time I want to say something, y'all say everything.
No, make me laugh. You can't make me laugh. Oh my God, don't make me. Get out of my face. Like, you have to be my best friend. And then you have to, like...
I feel like that goes for anybody, though.
Yeah, no, because some people like...
No, but everybody
Who's that?
But what I'm saying is that everybody has their own sense of humor.
Yeah.
And if you can't figure out my sense of humor to make me laugh, you don't match me. And because some people have dry sense of humor, some people are just really quirky, and they laugh at anything. Me, I'd be like, you're not funny. But I'd be cracking up at the stupidest things as well. So it's like... Everybody has to find somebody who knows their sense of humor.
And stimulate my mind. Like,
that's a good one.
I like to have real conversations.
Or, I want to be able to learn from you. I don't want to be the teacher. I can teach you a few things, though. But I want to... What's wrong with me today? Yeah. But I do want to be able to learn... I do want to be able to...
Mind your business.
I do want to be able to learn from you. I want you, like you said, to make me laugh, but I need to be the funniest one in the relationship because I'm funny as fuck. So I need you to laugh at everything that I say. Like, if I blink the wrong way, laugh. Like, laugh at me. Laugh at me right now. No.
Laugh at me.
And I need you to, like...
Hey, look, I just did something funny.
Like a baby, right? Laugh at me. I need you to, like, care about me. Like, not just, like, I care about you. Like, I need you to care about me. Like, did you eat today? Like, be into me. Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Did you wake up okay today? Are you tired? Like, be into me.
But
show equal attention.
Yeah.
And I want them to plan. I want somebody that plans stuff. Planners. Should I date a planner?
How to plan. Men need to learn how to plan.
Getting a little too close to home.
We talked about this before. Men need to learn how to plan.
They can plan what they want to plan.
No, they don't plan good enough. It's like they plan minimum. the minimum.
What's the minimum?
But they don't think of like, okay, what about if, or what about this?
Let me try it this way. And it's really
Let me
easy.
do
Go
extra-
to Google.
go a little extra
Go on
mile,
Google. Ways to
something,
surprise my
nothing.
girlfriend. Romantic ideas. Like, it's right.
Right.
It's everything is right there. You just don't even fucking
you
try.
say-
You want to watch basketball all day. You want to play Call of Duty, and you're not even looking.
This is close to home.
This is too close to home. Next
Also,
case.
I think when people see things on Instagram, they be like, "Oh, that's cliche. She don't want that." But yes, we do.
No, I do. I want to
Yes,
cry. Make me
I
cry.
do want it.
When I walk in the room, I want to cry. Drop to the floor. That's what I want.
Yes.
And I want you to pick me up and say,
But
stop
sometimes,
fucking crying.
no, sometimes you have to think for a guy. What if they do it and they feel embarrassed? Like if you don't,
Then you
have
need to
the
grow the fuck
reaction-
up.
What if they don't have the? You don't
That
have the
goes
reaction
with
that-
knowing you, though. Know me.
I'm gonna say to that. One of the ex-boyfriends, he apparently, our second Valentine's Day, he told me that he thought I wasn't into Valentine's Day because
I hope you broke up
our
with him.
first Valentine's. That's why he's an ex. Okay?
Thank you, Lord.
Our first Valentine's Day, he said that I didn't react like I cared. And
Well,
I'm
what did he
like,
do? Real quick. What did he do?
I just walked into the room and it was just all the stuff on the bed, and then we went to.
Well, it's
eat.
Lillian for goddamn sake.
No, but okay,
I think
well,
that I
what would
reacted
you-
really well.
Did you jump around a little bit?
No.
Oh,
Jump
Samantha would be like,
around.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a teddy bear, flowers, chocolate.
and what you do?
I ain't jumping for no damn teddy bear.
I was like, oh, this is so cute. Oh my god.
Okay, because
she wanted
Ooh,
the
where we going
candles.
to eat? Yay! And we went to Cheesecake Factory, and I love Cheesecake Factory.
Me too.
No, I lied. We didn't go to Cheesecake Factory. That was the second time when he messed up and we had to go late because he didn't plan anything on Valentine's Day because apparently I wasn't into Valentine's Day. But the first time we went to Grand Lux, and I love Grand Lux too.
Never been there. I'm gonna write that down. Noted.
Grand
But
Lux.
my thing is, if you felt like that, right? Communication. That's another thing that's not on this list. But y'all don't know how to
That's what I was
communicate.
saying.
I would say, hey, did you like my gift on Valentine's Day? And then you would know. I would have been like, I loved it, and you would know that I'm
That's
into
what I
fucking
was
Valentine's
saying.
Day.
Even approaching Valentine's Day, I bought up doing something, and I even gave him a gift. So how did you put in your mind, even last minute, that I wasn't into Valentine's Day?
This is the shit I'm talking about.
Confused. I was
This
like,
is
why
what I'm
didn't
talking
you
about.
just
This is what
mention it to
this
see
is
where
what
my head
was.
is?
He don't. This is what they don't. It don't
Are you
register.
stupid?
Yes.
I was so
Yes,
furious,
the
and from
intimacy, yes.
and from that point on in that year is where I knew it was over.
It doesn't
From that
register.
Valentine's Day.
Yes. Know me. That
It
goes
just
to
went
back to what
downhill.
we said.
Downhill.
Know me. Know me. So listen. I know my girl loves surprises. I know my girl loves flowers. Like teddy bears, I'm not really into chocolate. It depends. But flowers is my
Flowers.
thing. I love flowers. I would die over a flower. Like, so it could be flowers. Like, just know me. You know my shit that I like. Right?
But you know what? I planned something on Valentine's Day, and I got the teddy bear, I got the chocolate, I got the flowers, and I had rose petals on the
Yeah,
floor
I did that before
everything.
too. And did I get it back?
And-
No.
Did you get the reaction you wanted?
No,
The
I
reaction
didn't.
I got was like, oh, wow. I had the candles on the floor. Now, I'm expecting, like...
No.
I can tell you now, I'm not crying.
I might cry. But you know what?
But that a
my heart
dramatic
is full. I don't know
reaction would
what
have been...
exactly
Okay, but then I had to understand,
supposed
like...
to do.
That's not that may be your reaction.
That's my reaction. Because I'm
Okay.
like, oh, my God.
You
Like, my
would've died.
birthday in New Orleans. Like, but I'm like, all right, that's just him. He's not going to show reaction.
So I did the same thing, rose petals, blah, 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 right? And this MF are going to say, damn, this is a lot of rose petals. Ask me if I decorate. Ask me. See, now that's what you call, well, maybe I'm like your ex. Because now I'm never doing
I don't
rose
think
petals.
that he meant that in a.
You
why
don't
did
need
you
to
do
fucking
this?
say that. You need to be
I
like,
would
wow.
say the same thing, honestly. Like I'm saying,
And that's why your ass ain't getting no Valentine's Day the next
My
year.
reactions are not telling you how I feel. I'm reacting because I'm just surprised, and maybe I'm just like speechless that I'm saying anything.
Right.
But I'm not. I know for sure I'm likely not going to cry.
I'm a cry
like,
baby.
Maybe if like you're down on a knee. I'm gonna cry, but like me
Barely
walking
that. She's
into
gonna
a
say, "Get
room
up."
where there's candles, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is so sweet. Oh,
So when you, so now say you're back to dating before, you know, I mean, you could do Valentine's Day while you're dating, but say you're dating, and how long does it take before you make it official? How long do you think you need to date before you make it official? And we spoke about this
That's
a little
to
at
each
work
his
today.
own.
I personally think maybe a year and a half to 2 years.
Hell no.
I think so.
No.
Because I don't,
I think that's dumb.
hear me out.
You wasting each other's time.
You're not wasting each other because you still have to, dating
You're
may take a
dating-
while.
That means that you're together, but you're not. A year to 2 years, you're together, but you're not. You're wasting each other's time. You're playing games.
And what exactly is dating? Like, if I'm dating you, can I date other people?
There's exclusive dating and there's unexclusive.
I told you
dating,
I ain't never
guess.
date. It
Are
was
you
like,
allowed to
your
date other
mommy in
people?
it.
That's between you two. Y'all
Oh,
make
you
that
have to
decision.
discuss that.
Y'all
Okay.
discuss that.
If there's communication.
If there's exclusivity, y'all don't date outside each other, which
think
means
we
y'all
know.
are together, which means cut it out because y'all together and stop playing games.
Bilal. That's exactly for Bilal.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, so what's the difference?
A year. We're not talking for a year.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I talked to you for a week and you're my man. I give you my number, now you're my man.
Period.
So what do you think the difference is dating in your early 20s or in your late 20s? Like, what's
I think
the
we
difference?
mentioned this. Like,
I think,
It's
early.
here again. So,
No, she brought it up
the
on her own.
difference in
okay, so fuck
interest of dating. Also, you're in your late 20s. You're also looking for more stability and
Yes.
long term.
that. And in your younger years, you just wild.
Yeah, you're
Well,
like,
I wasn't,
okay, we
but-
dating. 2 months later, over you. Bye.
Next.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so would you do online dating? His stomach is growling.
You
I
heard
heard it
that?
through my headphones.
Oh my god.
Actually, we gotta take a break.
I'm hungry.
You work in food
What'd you do
service.
online dating?
And bring me a salad. But
So, oh really?
Because I was waiting for Chick-fil-A.
no, because he owed me
She
a salad
texted
for
me-
4.
Let me show you how many times she texted
Wait,
me,
we
bro.
don't have time. We only got 20 minutes.
She texted me like 20 times.
But y'all going to Chick-fil-A.
Online dating. I'm not going to Chick-fil-A.
I am.
I tested it because I was bored, and that was right after I got out of my last relationship. So my friends, they sent me like 50 different apps. So I tested them all just because, it's just to entertain myself. I didn't meet up with anybody though.
Because they might have kidnapped
But
you.
I can't remember the names of it. There was BLK.
Tinder.
No, I didn't download Tinder. No.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of Fish I did. I think I liked
How do I
Plenty
know?
of
I don't know.
Fish. And BLK, I deleted it ASAP once I saw somebody I knew from high school.
What's BLK? A black one?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's one I can't remember the name, but it was interesting. Like, because they would ask you questions, like you would make a profile page and it would be like, "Ooh, what's your favorite show?" And mine was The Office. So people would write me and be like, "Oh, what's your favorite episode?" And that's conversation.
Oh.
It was like
BLK?
a nice type of no.
He's going on
I
it
can't
tonight.
remember the name of it, but
Text me later.
If I remember it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, and it was just like I like starting conversations like
Yeah,
that.
you
It's
said
not
that.
about like I want to hook up with
And
somebody.
sex.
It's just
right,
like
right. Because then you can go, what's that one for sex? It was I knew a gay boy,
Jack?
and we went out.
Tinders for sex.
No, we went. It wasn't that. It was like a weird one. Say, was it Jacked? I don't know.
Jack is for gay guys, though.
Grindr.
Grinder. And he was
Grindr.
like, yeah, I got 2 people coming. And I'm like, whoa. He's like, I got one at this time and one at this time. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, yeah, Grinder.
STD. But,
What's TD?
STD.
Oh,
But me, all right, so when I was in my younger days, I did have a Jack. And Jack is like a gay app where,
just get jacked?
you just get jacked. But me being younger, I thought, I could meet the love of my life
you was just
until
in
I
here
was
getting
just
jacked.
getting jacked. Jack the whack. Okay? Whack my Jack. Okay? Jackety, jackety, jack. But.
Wackety, wackety, Jack, Jack. Yo.
Jack.
Okay.
Jackhammer. That was relaxed.
But then
Whistling
recently,
butthole
like
came
within
back.
the end of last year, I did try Tinder, and then I was like just swiping. But me, I learned off of Tinder that I like to meet my people in person, like
Okay.
because I like to vibe with you. So like
Yeah.
recently, I met somebody with the same name as me, but my name is Billy on Tinder, and then I was like, his name was Bilal. So I was like, oh my god, that's my name too. He was like, yeah, but you whitewashed your name.
See,
I'm like-
see. They be crazy on them damn
I was like, you know what?
apps.
I wrote LOL. And
You
then,
was laughing
boom.
out loud?
Yeah, I wrote LOL. Cute, right? But, pictures is cute. So I said, let's joke around. So now we're talking on the phone.
You told me this.
And I told him, my bad. I forgot to call you because I left my keys at home. And he was like, yeah, because you're a clown. This is why.
Now the line is drawn.
And now you're
to-
texting me.
Know me, sir?
That's what I'm
And now
saying.
you're
about
texting me
people.
like, you not answering my call. No, I'm a clown. I'm at the circus.
Krusty the Clown, actually. He's on The
What
Simpsons.
kind of laugh was that? I don't know.
Yo, but then also you gotta be careful when you catfish. I've been catfished twice when I was on Jackety Jack.
That's why I don't meet people. I don't
Actually,
trust
so it's a no
nobody.
for me. I don't date online. I don't have, y'all know I don't have a reason to. But if I was single, I wouldn't date online. I have like a really bad. I know we said I don't think negative, but I don't think negative, but I do, and I feel like somebody would kidnap me.
It's the murderer.
Yeah, I would die. and I'll be taped up, or I'll be like bound in the basement as a sex slave. They only going to feed me like dog food. I don't want to do that.
Yo, I've been catfished twice. One time the guy FaceTimed me and he looked like Bill Cosby, and I hung up immediately and blocked the number.
All right, so when's a good time to move on? He looks like Bill Cosby.
Wait, and the second time I got in the guy's car, he met me in the McDonald's parking lot,
and he was about to kill you.
And I'm like, he don't look nothing like this.
And you got in his car. Dang, that's dangerous.
Him, like,
I'm telling your mom.
Actually, Mom, please, I'm lying.
See, that's so dangerous. You just see that. I don't like the concept. I don't like the concept. Like, okay, so if I'm talking to you online, then you have to meet me.
Rule number 1, you meet in a public place.
But they might be cool in a public place. Then
it's like, no, you don't go nowhere else.
Oh, excuse me.
What the hell? You don't know this man.
But so when you are dating, when's a good time?
In his car.
And you like make it official. When's a good time to move in together?
Oh, I never did that, so I don't know.
So for me, I kind of wish, like, because y'all know I've been with my kid's father for, like, our whole life.
Chilling.
So we've been living together for our whole life. But outside of that, in my mind, I would have did, if I could do it a different way, I would have lived on my own first, and then you live on your own, and then we just, like, sleep over, blah, 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 and then we get to know each other. So I think like a good year, because you don't know people until they move in with you, until y'all in that bed, and it's like, why the hell are your drawers here? It's like, why the hell didn't you clean the toothpaste off the sink? It's like, why the dishes in the sink? It's like, why the garbage ain't thrown out? It's like, all you do is, why you sitting on the couch like that? You need to know them.
No.
And I knew my kid's father for years before we moved in together, but I feel like we were children, so we didn't know. It's like, I wanted to decorate the house with like candles and like vases, and he's just like, we don't need that. We could just put, you know how you put the two curtains in and make it look thick? He want to put the one curtain and it be just looking stretched out. No.
See, sometimes you gotta educate them.
Yeah, I know.
But I never moved in with them. But I know what I did let I'm gonna say his name, Anthony with the 2 eyes, move in for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. I was there.
And where I drew the line was like, yo, can you change the garbage? And he was like, I don't live here. Excuse me and you. And then I was like, oh, can you like clean the bathroom? Like, you use the bathroom, too many asses is on the toilet. He was like, but I don't live here.
Hold on. In Kareem's defense, he's doing extremely well. The dishes are done. The garbage is thrown out. He is vacuuming that damn floor. Just give him one round of applause for Kareem, because he's really stepped it up over the 25 years that I've known him.
I will say in the defense, if I'm at a man's house, even if I'm there for like 2 days straight, I'm not cleaning your fucking bathroom.
He was there for like 2 months.
Oh,
but
so he lived there.
Yeah, I went to the house and he was there.
So clean, yeah. But
chilling out.
Anybody else, don't ask me to
not
wash
a bathroom.
dish.
That's personal.
I'm not even washing
dishes.
a dish.
If I came to your house and I cooked at your house, I would wash the dishes.
If I'm cooking, sure, but I'm not washing
dishes that you
had in there for 2 days.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. What else?
Wow. So on the first date, right?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Cute guy, wonderful date.
I agree with that. What you just did. Go ahead.
Who pays on the first date?
If you ask me, you pay. Because I didn't ask you, and I'm not going to.
I'm not the
I
type
was
to
never
say,
going to.
I don't like no one. Like, if you pay for me,
I'm lying.
All right,
I have
cool.
asked guys out, and I do.
You
would
do?
pay, but most of them will pay first before I even think about paying. So.
You ask guys out, so you slide on the DM?
No, I didn't mean like that. Like people I know, like I've dated before, I'll take them out. Like I'll ask them, "Oh, you want to go out this weekend on me? We out."
You remind me of Vivica A. Fox, and 2 could play that game.
We out.
Oh, and that's the sound she makes.
Anywho, yeah. So if I ask a guy to go out this weekend, I want to go out. Let's go out. Let's go here. Ooh, I want to take you here. This is a spot I want to try. I'm probably planning on paying. But if you ask me out, especially the first date, the fuck, you're paying.
If it's the first date, the second date, the third date, the 15th date, the 25th date, the 100th date, you're paying. Just know that. So pay.
City Girl Sam.
City Girl Sam. No. It's not about City Girl Sam. It's just about the way I was raised, and it's about the people that I've dated. Everybody that I've dated.
The 2.
Yes. Even when I was dating the one before this one, he was very much pay. I was in high school with all the new Jordans. I was getting picked up and dropped off in his car. Yes, I've always been, I don't know if that's what I attract or if that's what I give off. And that's just me. So if it's the 100th date, you're paying. Now, if I say, hey, let's go out on me, I'm wanting to pay. But if you offer to pay, I might say, like, no, let me pay. And if you say, no, I'm going to pay, I ain't arguing.
Even if I say on me, I kind of think you're going to pay.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want y'all to judge me.
I know, because I say that earlier. I did say on me, but I likely still look at you when it's time to pay.
And you better not let me swipe that damn card.
No, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just look at it. And, they put it down.
Well, I will pretend like, and then you got to be like, nah, take your card out. And I'm gonna be like,
no, I'm not even.
Yeah,
I don't even pretend. If I'm gonna pay, I'm pay. But likely, I'm gonna leave it there and see what you do first. If you don't pay, you don't pay. Because I
and you will never speak to me again
because I did say it. But if you will pay, I'll bet.
See, I
that's the noise she gonna make later if you pay.
I'll make that noise.
That's your butt or your mouth?
I would pay, right? But I mean, if you pay, then okay. But I'm always gonna come with my own money and prepared to pay because you just don't. You think you pay, you think you're gonna get it.
Always be prepared. If you think they're gonna pay, just still have your own money because you don't want to be embarrassed when you're outside.
So do you have sex on the first date? Because they think because they paid, they're gonna give it. You gotta give it to them.
I've never been on a first date, but if I could go outside of my thing, it would have to be the vibe. I would have to see the vibe. If I liked you, if I don't like you, if I'm wanting to, like, people think like if you have sex on the first date, you're a hoe. Like, no, like sometimes you just want to have sex. It's normal. So if I'm wanting to, then yeah, and if I don't, then no. But I haven't experienced that.
Anthony wanted to have sex on the first date. We went to BBQ's and he took me.
That's a no. That's a no. BBQ's is not a pussy wetter.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. And I sat there and I watched Bob's Burgers and Family Guy while he went to sleep because you thought you was getting what on the first day?
Yeah, that's not a pussy wetter. Sorry, BBQ's
I'm thinking back to the guys I went on dates with. No.
Yeah, no.
Did not,
Now, one night stands, I told you I've been on Jacked. I got jacked. But HIV results came back negative. All my tests came back negative.
Wow, what about condoms? So you wouldn't have to take HIV.
I have
brought
those.
to you by HIV testing.
Sponsored by HIV testing. Get checked. Know your what is it?
Know your results.
Know your
status.
Know your status.
But seriously though, do that.
We ain't playing because there's too many of y'all walking around burning and it's disgusting and I don't like it.
But
seriously.
I could never use. I know I have a lot of female friends and guy friends who could use a guy for money. I can't do it. It's not in me.
Me neither. I wasn't. I can't.
Let me tell y'all something. When I first got with my kid's father, I was talking to somebody else, right? And he liked me and it was cool. And I was on a swim team. And I wanted to buy my kid's father earrings. And I made him give me the money for my swim team. And I bought my man some earrings.
What? Yeah, use what you got to get what you want.
Lisa Ray told me that. Got it. Period. And you know what? It's like, I wouldn't call it use.
Tricking.
No comment. It is what it is. I'm gonna get that
money. And you're comfortable with that. Like,
yeah.
I can't.
Why?
I don't even want anybody to do anything for me.
I'm a giver. Like I don't expect people to give me stuff.
Again,
I love giving a nice gift. It just warms my heart.
I love giving a nice gift also, but I want something in return. And I think that's how I was raised.
I don't expect your gift to be as amazing as mine. Like actually, I expect you to give me something regular, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is nice." But my gift, boom, it's going to blow your mind.
No, I think it goes back to again how I was raised. Like I was an only child for like 9 years, and I was my parents' only daughter. Mm-hmm. So I have my mother and my father like spoiled me like ridiculous. So that carried me to.
I know you don't like signs, but Aries are materialistic, and they like.
I'm not materialistic though. Well, I am materialistic, but not with like brands. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I like things, but it doesn't have to be expensive things. It's just it could be little cheap things. It's just I like to be showered. Yeah, and I've been like that since I was a kid. Like I said, I was spoiled as a child. Then my first relationship was spoiled. Then I moved on to another relationship, and that's just what I am.
Think of all the Aries I know. I don't think of materialistic.
I'm not materialistic. I just enjoy.
I'm spoiled. No,
I'm spoiled. Yeah,
they are very spoiled.
I wouldn't say spoiled. I just feel like they expect to get their way.
I do.
Yes.
At all times.
Yes. Absolutely.
And some are spoiled
just the way it goes.
And if they don't, they turn into the meanest people in the world.
That's not true.
And some are spoiled.
That is true.
Oh.
It's very true.
And some are spoiled with a mouse coming out their stove. Next question.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know what
not
you're
you.
talking about.
Oh, because you got to let them know because they think that you're
not
so
you,
great.
Not you.
But
look.
Turn offs. What's your turn offs? 10 minutes.
We got to talk with me. Yeah. Turn offs. Bad breath. And a liar. I know I'm yelling. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Be honest. You can be honest. You can be honest, right? Like, so my thing is, I'm sorry to cut you off. Be honest, right? So if I'm gonna find out something down the line and you could have told me, it probably could have been like this much smaller. But now that I had found it out from somewhere else, now your ass is up here. And just be honest. I hate lies. Like, and you lie about the dumbest shit. Like, and it's not only males. Like, people lie. Like, stop lying. Ew, what's wrong? You really fix your lips to lie every second, and it's seriously
like,
disgusting.
It's raining.
In Africa, I'm in Africa and it's raining. Bitch, no, you're not.
What rain?
Yeah, liars. I don't like liars.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my number one. I could actually deal with the bad breath. Liars, I don't like. Go ahead. What about you?
Turn-offs are someone who's just like, and I'm an easygoing person, but I think my biggest turn-off, I can't even describe it. It's just like your vibe is off, where you just negative Nancy all the time. Oh, a know-it-all. Oh my God.
That's
Don't be a know-it-all. Don't be a fucking know-it-all. I could say, did you know
everything about everything.
Did you know this, and this? Right. Did you know this and this? No, because you know, no, I don't care what you learned in health class. I told you this is what my mother taught me, okay?
And now you want to try to say what your mother taught you. I didn't ask you.
I didn't ask you.
Your mother's wrong.
Don't know it all.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck your mother.
Oh God.
Wow.
I would never
Fuck
say
up.
that.
She would never say that. She would say other things. But go ahead, Lillian.
What's your
Turn? What's your
Yeah, liars. Turn offs. Boring people. I just hate boringness. Like, you're not interesting. Also, I don't like people who are a different person on social media. It's disgusting. That's disgusting.
And don't brag about, you know how many people be on my body? No.
Nobody.
Brag.
Nobody wants
Baby.
you. Nobody wants you. Stop lying.
Because you know how many people be on my body?
How many? Tell the girls.
Jackety Jack.
Period. We gonna call him Jack for now. His new name is Jack, y'all. Meet Jack. Jack.
And we Jack.
Meanwhile, they got the micro. But does that matter?
Size matter?
I heard it's not about the size of the boat, but the motion in the ocean. Period.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah.
That's a good. We'll take that for 500.
Did you ever have a bad first date?
I don't. Non-applicable. That doesn't apply to me.
Just the time I went to the movies and I had to pay for myself, and then the time we went to the movies and I went to Applebee's, I had to pay for myself.
Oh, I have only bad experiences when every time we tried to go on a date when we was extremely young, we always got lost, so we never made it to the date. This happened about 25 times. I swear to God. Every time we got in our little Maxima, we always got lost. We never made it
You
to the
didn't
date.
have MapQuest?
I was just about to say that. Y'all didn't MapQuest the way there?
Well, maybe we didn't know, but then we caught a flat tire. Then our car overheated. It was just always a story. So like that was like the first 10 dates. We never made it to the
Oh my
date.
God, MapQuest.
What about when you used to print it out and read turns?
MapQuest.
Anyways.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I gotta go.
All right.
I would say my bad first date was, first off, we got there. He's like, oh, I didn't want to get anything. I was like, oh, he's broke. Then, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a drink. So I walk myself to the bar. I don't even wait for the waiter because if you're not getting anything, we're not doing this. I'm going to go buy my drink.
And I'm gonna see you later.
I'm going to go buy my drink. So I got my drink, tossed to the bar, sitting for a minute, went back to the table. I had talked to myself the whole time.
Oh, you told us.
He barely spoke. And it was like, God, I'm out. So it was a nice 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Actually, my cat just called me. I have to go.
And so I have to watch my turtle.
And I left. So that was it. Never spoke to him
Another
again.
bad date is when I was
Locked his number.
Another bad date is when we was at the table at a dinner. I think it was burgers and lobsters. And all I heard was, yo, so.
My son does that. He drinks the juice. He be like,
Yeah.
like, yo.
I shouldn't hear the
Open your
in the
mouth,
fork.
yo. Open your mouth. The juice can go down. I hate
Damn.
that. Okay, so.
How you slurp on the
In
cup?
public.
In public.
At
my
home,
At home,
dinner
too.
table. At my
I
dinner
be
table,
yelling
no.
at you, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, you're gonna. But I'm gonna be like, yo,
And real quick, my mother's
it's not going nowhere. Can you just?
growing up, my mother's rule was if you smack at the table, you get smacked.
I like
Period.
that, and I'm gonna use that
Smacking
from today.
We got yelled at for smacking.